Welcome and well met, everyone. Thank you for joining me today as we are going to be doing the crossover event for Final Fantasies 14 and 16. So we're here in Uda and the quest is going to be unlocked just outside the Aetheryte Plaza. It's a land on fire. The only requirements are that you have to be at least level 50 and complete the ultimate weapon questline. So, yes, it looks like the Wandering Minstrel is going to be looking for us. Forgive me my boldness, but you are Claire Fay, are you not? Yes, I am. Then my search is at an end. A begoggled gentleman tasked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he deigned not share with me. Pray remain here, and I shall fetch him at once. I wasn't expecting the Wandering Minstrel to be paying a visit, but you know what? It makes sense. Greetings, champion. It's been a while, not since the Rising event. 'Tis I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, I have a request that you, and you alone, can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied two stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of the purest white, the other blushing scarlet, their courses set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. Okay, a lovely tale, but I fail to see what it has to do with me. I do not wish to make any claims with certainty, and yet, whatever greater meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the warrior of light. In other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whomsoever they may be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land from my dream, that I might witness the vision's denouncement. I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. Alright, I'm all for it. Question is, which territory in Eorzea might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? Well, it's gotta be somewhere in Thanalan. Full of embers, the burning wall. There's rich and corrupted crystal deposits that look quite fiery. Well, in the trailer it did show us fighting Ifrit, so I'm guessing it's the Bowl of Embers? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to end up anyway. While its relation to flame cannot be denied, mine instincts tell me nay. The scene from my dream was more ridge than bowl. A giant flickering outcrop of crystal, mayhap? Of course! Place rich in corrupted crystal deposits that can look quite fiery. These crystals would have to be immense in size, akin to those which comprise the burning wall. Aye, that sight well resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for Eastern Thanalan and the infamous burning wall at once. It's the Final Fantasy XVI's logo. Alright, so heading off to Eastern Thanalan. In truth, I really don't know that much about Final Fantasy XVI. I know, I just haven't had time to really get a chance to enjoy it. I mean, I've heard mixed reviews on it, so I'm not really sure. A lot of stuff's been going on in my life recently, so can't really say I've had too many opportunities to play other games at the moment. That's fine. I know, like, the very basic information. I know, like, the main character there is known as Clyde? Or something? I don't know. I just have a very basic understanding of it. So, I'm guessing we're going to be running into Clive here. And down here? Here we go. The Burning Wall, an apt name indeed. It is said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling strands of Dalamud pierced the land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglasses at the ready. Well, it's been a while since we've done the spyglass thing. Survey your surroundings for anything out of the ordinary. Okay. What am I supposed to be looking for, though? Like, am I looking for someone? Like, I don't know. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be looking for here. Just something out of the ordinary? That's all I know. But what's out of the ordinary in Eorzea? Like, everything's out of the ordinary these days. But you just kind of learn to accept that. Ooh, what's that? Like, just weird light? No, nothing there. Looking down. Ooh! Ooh, is that it? Can't really tell. Strange man. Oh, okay! Yeah, I recognize him from the trailer. Okay, so we found, I guess, a new friend that we're gonna help find his way back home. Ugh. Well, he's not dead. Where am I? What's going on? A dream led you to me? I understand how absurd that may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I am content to be known as the Minstrel. This stalwart hero is Claire Fay. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive, the last thing I remember was the ruins. Ugh. My head. Where? How did I come to be in this place? It would seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a Veronstory physician look you over. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? I'm not gonna lie, Clive is pretty handsome. I don't know, I like the tall, dark, handsome strangers. Though, honestly, I don't know that much about Clive's story from Final Fantasy XVI, I really don't. I'm sorry to say, I have a basic idea like I said before. So I have a feeling I might spoil something for 16 for me. Oops. Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully 'twas not that a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. It was kind of you to wait. Thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The psychic ear also noted no sign of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up there? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. What of the city, Clive? Do any parts of Uda strike you as familiar? No. Maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not Udan, then. Still, I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt Uda and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the Twelves Wood is in order? Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there? Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania anon. Okay, so we get a new traveling companion for a little while. This entire situation has me knocked off balance, I'm afraid. Claire, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can set out whenever you're ready. Oh, I'm ready right now. Let's go. Pain to recall. Clive is ready to travel to Gridania. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned, is it far? Will we need mounts? Well, we could. I mean, I could always fly there. By airship. You have those? Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. Guess we're just being teleported straight there. Do they not have airships in the other game? Huh. I really should sit down and play at some point. Claire, if I might ask a foolish question, do these airships of yours actually fly? Well, we wouldn't use them if they didn't. Foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. First time traveling by airship, then? I believe it will be. It's odd. I know that the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memory may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief for something that you clearly think is a commonplace. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. Huh. Interesting. But I find it strange because in the trailer, I saw him fighting against Ifrit alongside us, so why are we going to Gridania, of all places? Now that I think about it, this is what happened with the Final Fantasy 14-15 crossover. We ended up going to Gridania. Wonder why. Hello, Clive. To feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So this is Gridania. It seems very unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it best if I follow your lead. Okay, so Clive is now going to be following us. Do you have anything else to say, though? The city certainly has a different feel to Uda. Not only the architecture, but the people as well. Oh, you have no idea, buddy. Alright, is he following? That's good. Okay. And up here. Oh, there we go. This tavern reminds me of somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. Maybe if you were to show me somewhere else? Okay, so we're going to be playing tour guide. Alright, see anything familiar here? Chocobo? Now that's something I recognize. Really? Yet, it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once. I'm sure of it. As for the when or the where... Well, it's not really a surprise. Chocobos are in just about every Final Fantasy game now, aren't they? An impressive crystal. Not a mother crystal, surely. Oh, a mother crystal. Well, we did have one of those. No, not nearly large enough. Oh, when I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. Going this way. You know, I kind of like this, having a partner around. You know what? Let's go ahead and dismiss the minion real quick. Claire and Clive. I kind of like that. It sounds really cool when I think about it, like partners in crime. I could really use a partner in crime around here. This is a truly beautiful place. Have you remembered anything else? Something here has got to jog your memory. Brief flashes of this and that, but nothing to suggest I've been here before. I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful, and that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting, Commander. All is well with the Exalt. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. There shouldn't be any sightings of Garuda. Did he say Garuda? I guess that triggered some memories. You there, this Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you all right? Claire, do you know this gentleman? Yeah, I kind of picked him up. Memory loss, you say? Sorry to hear that, though it seems Garuda's name has lit a spark of some sort. I was in a battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more, anything that might help me remember my past. Of course, Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to any who stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder Seedseer is well versed not only in primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that we would be running into Kane Senna. I will send word ahead to Stillglade Fane. Stand ready to escort our guest to an audience. Understood, Commander. Pray find me at Nofika's altar in Old Gridania. I will see that you are granted entry to the Lotus Stand. Oh, sure. Like a stranger, you will allow in at any random time. Meanwhile, the Warrior of Light is not allowed to visit at all. Like, only during, like, certain quests am I allowed to visit. Typical. Alright. Oh, that was nice of them. They brought us straight here. The Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please. You know, it has been a long time since we ran into her. It's going to be nice to see her again. Greetings, honored guests. I do love this new music. I really do. Commander Heliox has apprised me of your friend's condition. This is he? A pleasure to meet you. I am Kane Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I'm Clive, though beyond that I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please concern yourself not with proprieties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakens some previous recollection. Yes, in the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Exal, a people who once dwelt here in the Twelveswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious nature, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Claire has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Oh yes, more than once. A winged woman of volatile temperament with power over the wind. Fitting description of the opponent I remember. But a deity? No, the will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea's Primal are not one and the same. Ah, how did you know we were here? Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local rumor monger for moms around. Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past actions, I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. That is true! I mean, I can think of 4 right off the top of my head. My brand, it's the mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another primal's name. 'Twould seem the pain has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One's subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier is of my own making. How then am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Fate has brought us all together, and together we shall triumph over this adversary. Yeah, I mean, you're really interesting to me, buddy. I'm not just gonna let you wander off on your own. You okay, Clive? So, you think me from another world? And my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth, a truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle, a drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Claire. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you the will to walk it, then gird yourself for war and await me at Apkulu Falls. Okay, usually this is done in just 3 quests, so I'm guessing this is going to be the 3rd and final quest. Which is a shame, because I'm enjoying this so far. And okay. I can't move. There we go. The Path Infernal. Oop, this does look like the final one, so Clive seems somewhat bemused. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Apkulu Falls, right? And where is that to be found? Oh, just a little north of here. Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. Yeah, I think he's done. He's done, like, wandering about, like, he just wants answers. Alright, so... what can we say about him? I mean, I like him. He looks badass. I love how he looks, but personality-wise, not really much there. I mean, I get it. He has no memory, but that's kind of cliche at this point. Oh, look at that. We're going to be going straight off into battle. All right, I'm all for it. I'm not sure how, but hey. This place. Why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louisoix gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Oh, that did happen, didn't it? I kind of forgot all about that. Their purpose, to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit? Ugh, I know something is there, why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seedseer's presence, words which brought him pain. While the significance of bearer eludes me, you and I are more than familiar with Ifrit. Oh yes, trust me, I know him very well by now. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, 'tis likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus have I resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Okay, that's taken a strange turn, but you know what? I'll go with it. I've heard stranger things. Here, where Archon Louisoix paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance, and within the vision which takes form will you do battle with the phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. He's probably wondering, what the heck are you talking about? Oh, are we diving straight in? Okay, so level 50, item level 110, I'm good. Where has he sent us? You stand in the bowl of embers, the site where the Amaja summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the warrior of light became a slayer of gods. Right! This was where it all happened. 'Tis but convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno! An accurate fence smile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. Oh, there we go. Look at that! Oh, he looks so cool! And terrifying. I didn't think Ifrit could get any uglier. Ready when you are. Together then. Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Claire. Oh my god, he looks so good. He looks like some sort of demon that rose up through hell. During this battle, you gain access to special duty actions as follows. Use Rising Flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. At the proper timing, you can use dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area of an enemy's attack. Certain enemy attacks may be preceded by a countdown icon. This countdown precedes the dodge icon. Quickly use the dodge action. Okay. After executing a successful dodge, the dodge action will change to Precision Strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage. Okay. Alright, let's do it. I'm ready. I mean, how hard can it be, right? Famous last words. Duty commence. Alright, so... You know what? I'm just going straight for it. With me, Claire. Ooh, okay. So, dodge. Well done. Now it's your turn. Use precision strike to counterattack, which I already did. Oh, that was cool. It gave us like a fiery wing to attack with. Alright, this isn't so bad. It would be awesome if we had like a voice actor for him too. Ooh, okay. Back. You know, that is pretty cool. Moving out. I like how he just keeps yelling out, bleed. This is very different, but you know what? I kind of like it. This is very unique. Yeah, see, that's like a phoenix wing that he's summoning up and attacking with. That is cool. I'm sorry, I'm so used to running out of the AoEs that I keep forgetting that we can dodge as well. Yes, this is both very different, but also very similar to the crossover event with 15 when we were fighting Garuda with Noctis. Well, he's certainly a lot tougher than the Ifrit that we're used to. Ugh. Really having trouble making a dent here. Flames grow hotter. Watch yourself. Oh, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I hate when they use like a technique like that. Oh, Clyde, are you okay? I feel like I have to stay like right next to him. Whoa! Shit, I can't move! Like, do I break the rope or something? Claire, buy me some time. Oh, okay, I'm trying. Whoa. Defend Clive while he frees himself. Okay. Come on, big guy. This won't hold me. My thanks. It's really not so bad once you get the basics down. Oh, it's his tail that's doing that. I thought he had like the whole ground covered. Alright, so we're less than 50%. We're doing good. We're getting there. He has some really cool attacks, though. He really does. Just barely avoided that one. Oh, that is cool. You know, the Rising Flames really does decent damage. That's pretty cool. Oh no. Oh no, what's going on? Oh, he's about to step on us. That was rude of you. Claire! Still in the fight? Of course I am! Look at me! Guess we're even now. I saved you and then you went and saved me. Oh, are we really in danger if this is all in our minds? These blades, they're feeding him power, but not if we break them. Oh crap, these things are tough! They really are tough. Like, what do we do? There's too damn many. We cannot rely on steel alone. Ah! That's cool! Just a few more, Claire. We leave none standing. I'm way ahead of you there, buddy. Breaking stuff, that's what I do best. On your guard. He means to unleash hell. Still with me, Claire? Let's finish this. Man, he is tough. He is not going down. Come on, we're getting there. I am way too stubborn to give up that easily. There was no way I could avoid that. That's okay. We got him. We got this. We got this. Woo, there we go! I blamed another, to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. What? Oh, wow. Oh my god, I didn't see that coming. Oh wow. In the battle against your own mind, would seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Ah! It's the wolf! I didn't see that coming. No, I was honestly too stunned for words. Again, I don't know 16. I don't know the story, but I feel like I gave myself a huge spoiler. Oh my god, what? He turned into Ifrit? He was Ifrit? Like, I gotta play 16 now. I gotta. I'm completely at a loss here. Well, that was pretty impressive. Like, what kind of magic do you have that does stuff like this? The illusion is unraveled, yet you brought a friend back with you. What? How do your powers work, buddy? Really? This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. There is no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Aww. Aww. Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Well, that's convenient. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in so doing, reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Well, of course, he's man's best friend. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix Flames. He was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him, but Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. Oh, I get it. From that day onward, I lived for one purpose alone. The dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled. It was by my hand that Joshua died. I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let that stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black, which was how you found yourself here, because you hadn't really accepted your past yet. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. If you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the Burning Wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. That is so cute. It really is. And we actually get Torgal as a mount. It's not the real Torgal. I doubt it's the real Torgal, but yeah, we do get a new mount, minion, Clive's armor, and a bunch of equestrian rolls. I'm not sure where we get the equestrian rolls. I'm guessing the gold saucer, because it's been done there before during events like this. But yes, I do remember that we have had other guests from other worlds, other Final Fantasy worlds coming here. So I can think of 4, like right at the top of my head. So let's see, we have Lightning, Shantoto, Noctis, and what was her name? Iroha from Final Fantasy XI, yes. So there are at least 4, there might be more. I don't know for sure. Torgal's ears are pricked up, his senses focused on his surroundings. What a good boy you are. Such an incredible sight. I was in no state to appreciate these crystals the first time. We've come this far. Now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Okay, once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will... once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Torgal will then begin leading you onward. Follow Torgal to his destination and try not to fall behind. If you leave Clive or the Minstrel for any reason, or lose sight of Torgal, you may try again by returning to the starting point. I'm guessing this is for those that are not quite past level 50 yet. and might be attacked by like some of these monsters. So that would be kind of annoying. I think they did a great job with Torgal. Like, I feel kind of emotionally attached to him, even though we had him for like, what, 5 minutes? What can I say? I got a special place in my heart for dogs. Especially wolves. I do love wolves. Okay, and those things always freaks me out. Like the armored owls. Okay, so sadly I think we're just about done. And okay, guess it's time to say goodbye. Since the end to this extraordinary tale is at hand. Just as the rain comes falling down. Why does it always rain? Oh, that cleared up. Thank you. Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me? Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a calamitous disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix? The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flames to be proof of the phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the phoenix of your worlds, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Drawn to the flame. Ah. Seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Press on, friend, no matter how daunting the hardship or bitter the truth. Always, no matter what fate awaits at journey's end. Come, Torgal, we have answers to seek, and Valistia waits. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honor belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Claire. Huh, is that a hint towards something? Am I the only one who's sad to see him go? I think that he would have been like a really cool partner to have around. I could imagine like introducing him to the Scions and everything. That would have been cool. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proved such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. Oh, how does that work? May his loyal spirit serve you well in your travels. Until we meet again. See you around, Yoshi P. Quest complete! Okay, you can exchange... Oh, MGP for special items by speaking with the Gold Saucer attendant at the Gold Saucer. Yeah, I was wondering where we get the Orchestrion rolls. Alright. So, got the armor. Get the whistle. And we get the pup. So, first things first. There he is. According to the Wandering Minstrel, the beast who appeared to aid the stranded Clive was a guiding spirit born of its master's memory. So impressed was the ever-insightful musician by the creature, he decided to recreate a young version of it, which, despite its diminutive size, already possesses the indomitable spirit of a fine hound it will one day become. Okay, how does that... Like, what? Yeah, I'm kind of concerned. Oh, look, he howls! That is so cute. Alright, so... let's go to the Gold Saucer. And I'll try on the armor once I have everything else. Okay, so here it is, the attendant. So I'm guessing it's number 4, and yes it is. Wow! That is a lot of MGP. It's fine. I mean, I was saving up for a mount, but hey, what can you do? Oh man, got like 10. We have 10 of them all together. Alright. So I'm just gonna skip ahead after I end up unlocking everything, and I will show you everything in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. So I'm outside my home, and I finished obtaining all the Orchestrion rolls I needed, and I already switched Claire out into her new gear. Looks really good! I love, like, the cape. Like, the tattered cape in the back and everything. We have our cute little wolf minion there. And last but not least, we get a brand new mount. I decided to create as faithful from this in hopes that it might serve as your loyal companion. Okay, that's cool. Oh, look at him. He's cool. Definitely going on to my favorites now. Oh, what is the... Oh, he's happy. You get to pet him. That is so cute. Alright everyone, so that was the Final Fantasy 14-16 crossover. I hope you all enjoyed it and are going to look forward to the rewards. So until next time everyone, please take care.